Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome to my channel, The Donkey Business. Today I am here to talk about an actor who I am currently obsessed with. I have been watching a lot of his work and I find him really good in almost every way. And I thought that I should share who I am obsessing over these days, because apart from being a good actor, he gives really good interviews, he's really good to look at, and I think he's super talented and somebody everybody should follow. So, in this vlog, I'm going to be talking about a Danish actor who is also the sexiest man in Denmark, and his name is Mads Mikkelsen. Now, who is Mads Mikkelsen? Mads Mikkelsen is a Danish actor who came in the light when he played the main antagonist in the James Bond film Casino Royale. Apart from Casino Royale, he's performed like a legend in a lot of films, which I'm going to talk about in detail in this vlog. His work in the movie Another Round, which I have spoken about on my channel previously, was nominated for the Oscar and won the Best Danish Film. He won my heart in that film, and that's when I started really following him as an actor. So these are my recommendations when it comes to Mads Mikkelsen's movies. Firstly, I want to start this recommendation by recommending The Hunt and Another Round to you guys. I have spoken about it in detail in one of my previous videos on my vlog where I have spoken about these two films. So I'm not going to discuss them in detail over here, but I would highly recommend Another Round and The Hunt. He's performed brilliant in these two films. Also, the movies are really good apart from his performance. So please go and watch these two movies. Now I'm going to recommend you movies which I watched very recently. The first movie that I want to talk to you guys about is called After the Wedding. It released in 2006 and I'm recommending it first today because it is kind of based in India. It is shot in India. Mads Mikkelsen also came to India for this film, and there is a part in which he's also speaking in Hindi, which was very exciting for me. So After the Wedding is basically Mads Mikkelsen, who is working in India and he's doing something really good for the poor, and that's when he gets a investor in Denmark who is ready to invest in his project in India. So he has to go to Denmark to meet him, where his investor invites him for his daughter's wedding. Now when he goes for his daughter's wedding, he just goes like a work colleague, he doesn't know anything about it, he just goes for it. When he goes for the wedding, he gets into a situation which he never thought he would get in. There are some past mistakes, if I can call it, or things that he did which comes back in his life at this wedding and kind of turns his life 360 degrees, and this is something that he really did not expect. So the drama of the film is around that. He has performed so natural and mature in this movie, especially for the situation that he was put into. The movie was also nominated for the Best Foreign Film from Denmark at the Academy Awards. I highly recommend After the Wedding, not only for his performance, but because it is also a really good film. The second recommendation I have is called Men and Chicken, which is also a Danish film. Now, this is a comedy drama Danish movie which released in 2015 and is a movie which is very hard to explain. So it's basically about these two brothers who come to know that they are adopted, and they come to know that they're adopted when their father basically dies. So then they go to meet the real family and their half brothers and everything, and that's when they realize that this journey is actually very weird, and what situation they are into is not something that they expected. The one line of the movie sounds very simple and very intense and something that you must have seen in other languages also, but trust me, it's not. The characters are so weird, the comedy is so dark, it's such a satire, it's such a strange movie that there are times when you're just like, what am I watching? Am I even understanding what I'm watching? It's in that zone and it just like super confuses you to another level. The movie is honestly like funny, witty, gross and very dark at the same time, and it's definitely not even close to what you're expecting. And I highly recommend this movie for its character building, for the kind of comedy it has, and for how absurd a movie with such a storyline can be. It's called Men and Chicken and it's a Danish film. The next movie that I want to recommend you guys is called The Royal Affair, which released in 2012 and is a drama romance Danish film. It's a very well made historic movie based on a king and a queen, and they got into a marriage which was not going well. And Mads Mikkelsen is basically a physician of the king. Okay, so the queen has an affair with the physician, and the king comes to know. So the entire drama is now around that. And you know that you'll be expecting a lot of politics and drama and death and blood in this film because it's a proper historic film. Mads Mikkelsen has performed really well, and it is a good movie apart from good acting as well. So I really enjoyed watching him, and watching Mads Mikkelsen as a lover boy was just like soothing to the eyes. That's why I highly recommend The Royal Affair, and please check it out if you can. The last movie in this recommendation is called Arctic, which is one of my personal favorites from the list above. Apart from Another Round and The Hunt, like no movie can beat those two films. They are just like too nice. But Arctic is basically an Icelandic survival drama movie in which Mads Mikkelsen plays a pilot. He's a lone pilot who survives like a plane crash in Iceland ka desert. And what happens is that he's surviving in hope that one day he'll be safe. So he's doing everything he can to like get out of this situation and create signals, but it's not happening. After a few months or something, he meets another human being and his life changes. Now, I don't want to tell you what is that human being, who is that human being, what situation that human being is in. Is the human being good, bad, murderer, suspense, thrill? I don't want to tell you anything because I just don't want to spoil it even like by 1%. It's a very well made film. It has cool shots. It has really good acting. Mads Mikkelsen has literally carried this film on his shoulders because there is literally no other characters, right? It's like a lone survival film. And with Mads Mikkelsen, it's like you don't want other people because he's performing so well that you're very satisfied with what you're seeing on screen and you can relate to it. So yeah, he I think is a great performer, and all the movies I mentioned above, he's done an amazing job. Apart from that, these movies are also really nice. So maybe start watching the movies and you will be obsessed with Mads Mikkelsen on the way. Apart from that, he's done a lot of Star Wars films and Doctor Strange and like a lot of movies which I have not seen, and honestly I don't know if I will. But these are 5 to 7 movies which I highly recommend. So Another Round, please watch. The Hunt, please watch. Arctic, After the Wedding, A Royal Affair, Men and Chicken. These are movies of Mads Mikkelsen which made me fall in love with him, and I highly recommend them. That's it about it in this vlog. Thank you so much for coming in, and let me know what you think about Mads Mikkelsen and which is your favorite movie of him in the comments below, and I will see you very soon.